Murphy, and we have had such a tremendous response since the launch of GemWraps. I want to share with you what our special offer is today, because we're offering 2 configurations of some of the most delicious flavors you can imagine in a wrap that is good for you. Okay, so here's what we have. We have your choice of the 48 count, or, which is available today at $39.95, or we have it in the 72 count, which is $54.95. We're featuring first time reduced shipping and handling, and we also have 2 or 3 flex pays. 2 flex pays on the 48, 3 flex pays on the 78. My friend Carrie Milletta is here, and here's all the delicious flavors that you are getting in here. Okay, I feel like I'm such a newbie today between the ginger, the turmeric, and now the GemWraps.
I'm excited that you are.
I am too, because everybody talks about these.
I know.
Delicious, and yet they're so good for you.
Once you try it, you're completely hooked. However, the first time you see it, you go, what is this? I don't understand, because it is different, and it is something that's going to give you an excellent option if you're trying to get rid of bread, you're trying to get rid of calories, you're trying to get rid of carbs.
Which is one of the toughest things to do, let's face it, right?
Exactly. Well, here's a GemWrap. What it is, you're going to notice it has like this plastic piece on this side, and then here's the GemWrap. The reason it has the plastic is just to keep it separated in the package. Okay. What a GemWrap is it's a freshly done pureed fruit and vegetable wrap. So all we do is, just like nori, which is like a sushi, we actually take it, dehydrate it, press it down, and then we cut it into sheets. Now what's going to happen, it's magic. What's going to happen is there's a shiny side at the bottom, shiny side goes down, then your coarse side goes up. Now I'm going to make this simple. I'm going to do our chicken parm first. Okay, so I'm going to start with chicken. Actually, let me do, I'm going to do our
And what flavors do you have on the wrap
So this one that I am doing is our tomato. We have tomato, we have carrot, we have barbecue, we have mango chipotle, and today,
first time,
KaleApple.
Everybody's talking about that. Yeah. Our producer, I wish you hear us talk about Catherine all the time. Yeah. She has been, I mean, she looks absolutely amazing. She's just beautiful anyway, but she's just lost a lot of weight, and she came over and she said, Lynn, I am addicted to these wraps. They have helped her so much, because it's very tough giving up carbs.
Absolutely. Well, and the thing is, when you think about it, bread on a sandwich is a delivery method. It's really just helping you get what's on the sandwich into your mouth. And how many times, this happens to me all the time, I actually don't end up finishing the whole sandwich. Yeah. I'll end up at the end, I get kind of annoyed, and I take off the bread, and then I'm just eating what's on the inside. Now, what you're seeing is I'm rolling it just like I would sushi. And that's why I always come back to that, because that's what the creation, how this happened.
Genius.
So you just push it like this all to the sides. Now, I'm going to use a pastry brush, but literally you could use your finger, you could use a paper towel, you can use it. Just think about like an envelope and how you want to seal it. That's all you're going to do, is just get a little moisture. You're going to press down, and then I'm going to pull it over here. Here is the important part about using your GemWrap. Okay. You're going to wait about 2 to 3 minutes, because what's going to happen, I'm going to take this one up and put it next to this one.
See.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah, it's like infused to the meat.
It softens, and it actually pulls in. You can see the moisture. So the one I just did, it doesn't have that softness yet, but it will in about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. When it's ready, you'll look at it, you'll say, okay, it looks good. And here I forgot, oh yeah, this is my chicken burrito. I made this right before. So I want to invite you to think about when you have people over for parties. We have the big game coming up soon, like real soon. And here, check this out. All you have to do is cut it into pieces, and you have what are considered to be like the pinwheels that you would buy like at the store. Yeah. How expensive are those? All we did was take rice, chicken, cheese, and lettuce. Oh my. That's all that's in here.
Okay, can I?
Go for it.
Thank you, my friend.
Whichever you like.
And then we're going to show the calorie differences as to what, this is.
So this is where it really comes down, and you go, oh my gosh, this is why I have to do this. If you think of flour tortilla, oh, so much better. And it is, because it's 140 calories. You're lowering some things. But check it out. Bread, we don't do 1 slice of bread, we do 2, so you'd have to double that. Lavash, which would you think is better? Look at the calorie difference, look at the carb difference, look at the sodium difference, and yet, when you go to a GemWrap, you are adding flavor to what you're eating, not taking it away.
This is delicious, and look at some of the wonderful benefits. You can see it's
100%
gluten-free.
natural.
Yes, I can't see the screen.
No
I'm
artificial,
sorry.
no artificial anything. There's no artificial colors in here. When you're looking at a gem wrap and you look at my tomato gem wrap and you go, okay, that looks like a tomato, it's an actual tomato.
And you taste it.
You taste it. We haven't added any artificial anything. This is non-GMO, which I love because, you know, nowadays you got to be careful. We want to get rid of those GMOs. We want to get rid of artificial stuff. So with gem wraps, you don't have to worry about it. So we're going to go with our carrot one now. This represents a carrot. Are you having a hard time getting your veggies and your fruits into your diet? This is the easy way to do it. So shiny side's going to go down, okay?
This is so simple.
And it's fun.
It's already pre-done for you. I mean, all you have to do is stuff it, right?
Yeah, that's right. And
it's that easy.
You know what? This is great for when you have leftovers. So we've done pork, we've done tomatoes caprese, we've done anything you would put on bread, anything you would put on a wrap, anything maybe
like
you
a
just have
tuna
leftover.
if you want it.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's a chicken salad. We could go on and on and on.
On and on and on.
And I don't think you're going to even need, this is the great thing, like, I just tasted that. I wouldn't put mayo. I wouldn't put any type of dressing. I wouldn't put anything on it. It was that tasty.
You don't even need to.
Do you know what I mean? So you're even taking on another step with the gem wraps because they're so flavorful.
Exactly. And look at how much I'm putting on here.
Wow.
I put a ton of meat. I've put a whole bunch of lettuce. I've put my tomatoes. I've put all my stuff. So always start with like your cheese first. And then you see that as I'm rolling, I'm pressing it outwards because what you're trying to do is fill it completely all the way across. And then when you get to the end, just take away anything that might have gotten in your way. And then again, just a light little bit of moisture is going to go ahead and seal this for you. And I just press it here and I'm going to bring it right over here and let it go. So now I'm going to go to this one was our, oh yeah, this is awesome. This is turkey cheese. And then we have our pickle in here. I think we put some tomato. But what I want you to see is, again, how soft it's now become. It's actually nice and moist. This can set if you're doing a party. Look at all the platters we did. This can set and not get soggy.
That is genius. Great point. And it's only getting better. So
That's right.
as, you know, you're the server, feel confident about that. Okay, here's what's happening. Over 500 have been selected. We wait for these. Now, we did a special with reduced shipping.
Yep.
We have flex pay available on both. We have 2 flex pays on the 48 count, and we have 3 flex pays on the 72 count.
Right.
72 is always the first to sell out. But I want to share with you, again, exactly what you're receiving. A little bit goes a long way. Storage, easy because it comes in your
this
individual
refillable packs. And these have a long storage life, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to like put them in the refrigerator or anything like that.
Terrific.
And when you're doing either the 72, right, or you're doing the 48.
And then here's the 48, just so everybody understands.
So barbecue.
12 of those.
Mango chipotle, which is, I'm going to show you a mango chipotle idea right now. Carrot, tomato, and KaleApple. Again, when you're looking at these are all natural. These are using real ingredients.
I love it.
And if you say, yes, I am a big sandwich eater and I know that I'll be using a lot of these, then get the 72 because then you're going to get 12 barbecue, 12 mango chipotle, 24 carrot, 24 tomato, and those are the 2 that you'll use most often,
the most
I think.
Popular.
Yeah, and KaleApple, you'll get 6 of those. So
great. And 3 flex pays on that.
Yeah,
which is
awesome.
I forget what it brings it down to, but we'll figure that out for you. But you're going to become the ultimate wrap maker and the best mom and the best person for you, especially if you're watching your intake right now. It's a new year, and we said that earlier. If you look in comparison and all the things that this is actually good for you.
Yeah,
and it's tastier than in my opinion, than a piece of bread.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, you know, my producer's in my ear right now. She should be out here. You have to see. I wish you could hear. She said, Lynn, and she said this earlier. This is my favorite thing ever at HSN. She said, once you try the gem wraps, you will never go back to traditional carbs and breads and all of those other things that we use. Okay, girlfriend, what are you making here? Because I'm seeing your Ferris mix going on.
Ferris is in
peanut butter.
I am going dessert on you. So look at peanut butter, granola. I put some Ferris on top. You could put apples in here. I'm doing a banana. Okay, so what happens is this now becomes that 3 p.m. snack. That's a whole banana in here.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, it is.
And what are you wrapping that one in?
So this is the mango chipotle.
Oh.
And you may go, really? Okay, now what's going to happen is it's going to give it this spicy kick, okay? So that because of the banana, you got to figure banana's kind of mellow.
Sure.
And then everything in here is kind of mellow. So what happens is the mango chipotle gives it kind of this, like, nice end finish note that is delicious. delicious. This is like the best snack ever. And like I said, you can use it with apples or you can use it with bananas, whatever you choose. The idea is that in seconds, you see how fast I'm doing this, that you can go ahead and make something. Like one day I forgot to bring out something for dinner.
Right.
And so I looked at my husband and I go, you want to just do GemWraps? And look, we went in the fridge and we rated everything we had, and I cut up some peppers and we had ham and turkey and we had a whole bunch of things, and we just made some GemWraps. And my husband, who is, a nice sized guy, he was like, you know what I love about, because I asked him, I said, honey, what do you love about these? I always want to tell people, because I know what I think, but I like to hear what other people think. He goes, you know what's great about it? That he looked at it and he goes, maybe I'm going to want two. But after he ate one, he said, no, I'm full. Like, I'm full.
You know what, we're going to show you the calories one more time in comparison to other alternatives out there.
Sure.
And why it's good for you. I mean, for those who are, gluten-free, it's gluten-free as well.
Yes.
And if you look at it in comparison, vegan, I mean, this makes all the difference in the world. You're doing something good for you. And I think, quite frankly, I think it gives it more flavor.
Yes. Well, because
what
you're getting is an infusion, so you're actually not, instead of, taking away things, I think the bread just soaks out the flavor. I think the bread, that's why I end up taking it off halfway through. I don't want artificial things. I don't want the calories. I don't want the carbs. I don't want any of that stuff. I want to taste what's inside. So here's our chicken parm that I made at the top. Okay, you see how cute, how pretty it is? Again, those pinwheels are expensive, and they just get soggy when they sit there. So you can make platters, you can make lunch, you can make a dessert, like I'm going to cut into my banana in just a moment, but here, if you want to taste the chicken parm.
Literally, I mean, honestly, this was made freshly about 3 minutes ago.
Yep.
Okay, with FlexPay, we're looking at $18.32 to get it home and try it for the 48 pack, and then it's $18.32 to get it home for the larger pack. Oh, for the 72 count.
Oh, good.
Under $20. And here's everything that you're receiving. Same thing if you want to try it for the first time. The 48 counts available with 2 FlexPays and reduced shipping, but we are on our way to selling out. Over 760 have been gone. I can't wait to bite into this chicken parm. It is so delicious, and it's good for you. Okay, Mimi Leaks is back at HSN. Here's